Okay, so the first thing I'm doing here is filing my nails because they're very thick, healthy, and smooth. So I want to give them a grip so that the polygel can stick well. So now I'm just applying my base coat on all of my nails. Actually, I kind of messed up by doing it on all of my nails at first. It's better if you do one by one because it does get pretty sticky and then all the little dust and lint goes on your nails. And still, you can still do it that way. It's gonna go underneath, so you're not gonna be able to see it. But if you decided to do clear nails, for example, it wouldn't be convenient that way because then you would be able to see it. So every time you apply base coat on each one of your nails, you're gonna have to go inside the UV light for 1 minute. That way the base coat dries, and if not, it's just gonna be like liquid on top of your nails that you can easily wipe off. And obviously the polygel will not stick to that, so it needs to be dry. So 1 minute under the UV light. A little mistake I made was that I was still trying to shape my nail after I had already applied the base coat. And you don't want to do that because, like I said, the base coat will make your nail a little sticky and everything's gonna stick to it, like even that little dust. So this kit actually comes with a solution that I went ahead and poured in a little cup that I had. It also comes with a little brush that's double-sided. One side is a spatula, the other one's, like I said, a brush. What you're supposed to do is, when you're working with your polygel and you're gonna shape the nail on top of the tip, you're supposed to like wet the brush, dip the brush in the solution and damp it a little so that it could be easier for you to shape the polygel onto the tip. I wanted to use every single color in the polygel kit and some of the glitter as well, so I was kind of playing around with this. So I'm applying just a little drop of clear polygel on the tip of the nail because I am going to apply glitter on top of that and then more polygel on top to seal the glitter inside. So now I'm done shaping this nail, and now I'm gonna put it on top of my nail. And just make sure you don't press too hard because remember that the polygel is still fresh and it can just come out of the sides. And I'm also making sure that it's really well positioned because once I go under the UV light, that's where the nail's gonna stay. And I actually ended up pressing a little too hard, and all I did before going into the UV light was removing the part that came out with the little brush, and that's it. So after I had my nail inside the UV light for a minute, my polygel should be super dry by now. And I'm trying to just take off the tip. It comes with 2 little pieces on the side. You're supposed to just grab those and move it around so the tip can just come off. It didn't really work for me in the beginning, but I kept on playing with it and messing with it, and eventually it came off. So now I'm just filing my nail. I'm just shaping it a little more, and this should be done. If you want to, you can just do all of your nails first and at the end shape them. I for some reason did one by one. So I noticed that my nail was a little too thick, and I grabbed my tool to file right above the cuticle, which is where I found it to be thick. And this tool is really useful, especially if you're gonna shape your nails in like a pointy shape or a coffin shape, because it works really fast instead of you using a file to shape it into a coffin shape or a pointy shape. So now that I'm done shaping my nail, now I'm buffing my nail. And that's just because since I filed on top of it, I wanted to smooth it out with the buffer. And I wanted to go more for that coffin shape instead of like having it so squared. So like I said before, this tool is really good for it. You can see right here that I'm shaping it. I'm making my nail thinner from the top to give it that coffin shape. And I'm also filing the bottom of my nail because like I said, it was the first nail I did and it was too thick. So I'm done filing and buffing the nail. Now I'm just applying top coat, and I already have my little diamonds out. So once I apply the top coat, I'm gonna go ahead and put my little diamonds on top, and then I'm gonna place it under the UV light. Once I do that, the top coat will harden, therefore the diamonds will stay stuck there. And one thing I didn't do, but I am gonna do it next time, is after that you still want to do another layer of top coat on top of those diamonds and put it under the UV light again, because that's gonna make them stay, like really stay. I didn't do that and mines were falling off the next day. So now that my nail's done, it's all good, but then I noticed that the bottom was still obviously a little sticky. So I applied top coat under my nail as well and put it under the UV light. So that's just another thing that I learned, that next time I'm just gonna do it all at once. Like I'll just apply the top coat on the nail and under the nail at the same time, so that I just go inside the UV light one time. So now that I showed you guys how I did that one nail, I'm just moving on with the rest of my nails. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did for the other nail. And I'm just gonna be doing different designs because like I said, I wanna try every single color polygel I have in this kit. So yeah. Something that I like about this is that when you apply your top coat and you put the diamonds on top, you can put all of the diamonds on top and you can still move them around because remember, the polygel is still fresh. So this sugar nail was my favorite one. This one's a little bit different, or not that different, it's just like with the diamonds, like you dip your nail in glitter right after the top coat and then you go under the UV light so it can harden and get it stuck there. With this nail, don't put another layer of top coat on top because then it's just gonna keep the glitter under it and it's not gonna look the same. Another thing I like about this kit is that the UV light turns off by itself after that 1 minute, and I like that because you don't have to keep track of the time that way. So now that my nail's out, I'm just brushing it off with this little brush that I have just to get rid of the excess glitter. So I'm almost done with this hand, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do my other hand off camera because I don't want this video to be super long. But yes guys, I really like this kit. I really recommend this kit, and they have a lot of different colors. Next time I think I'm gonna go for something nude. And they also, if you go on Amazon, they also have a lot of nail art, like little butterflies and things like that you can stick on top of your nails, and it's super cute, you guys. I really love this. So hopefully you guys give it a try. It's really easy. I really hope you guys like the way this works and the way my nails came out. That's it guys, this was a video, and hope that helped.